Eala's winning streak hit 6 with Mansouri rout in Sao Paulo. A rising star's journey continues. The tennis courts of Sao Paulo glistened under the late afternoon sun, the atmosphere charged with the energy of a city that has long celebrated sport. For Filipino tennis sensation Alexandra Eala, it was yet another day to etch a name deeper into the international tennis narrative. With poise, precision, and the unflinching determination that has become her signature, she dispatched France's Yasmin Mansouri in straight sets, extending her winning streak to 6 matches and solidifying her presence as one of the brightest young talents on the WTA circuit. This wasn't just another win. This was a statement, an emphatic reminder that Eala's recent triumphs in Guadalajara were no fluke, and that she has every intention of carrying her momentum deeper into the WTA calendar. The victory against Mansouri was less about surviving a test and more about showcasing the refined arsenal that the 19-year-old continues to sharpen with every outing. The match, a masterclass in control. From the first serve, Eala radiated confidence. Her strokes were crisp, her footwork electric, and her shot selection near flawless. Mansouri, no stranger to grinding matches herself, appeared overwhelmed by the sustained pressure Eala applied throughout the contest. First set, 6-2. Eala broke early, dictating rallies with heavy topspin forehands that pushed Mansouri wide off the baseline. Whenever her opponent attempted to switch gears with drop shots or aggressive returns, Eala was quick to adjust, responding with lightning reflexes and a sense of anticipation that belied her age. Second set, 6-1. What began as a contest quickly became a rout. Eala's relentless consistency forced error after error from Mansouri. Her serve, an aspect of her game that has steadily improved, proved to be a key weapon, earning her quick points and setting the stage for commanding rallies. In just over an hour, Eala wrapped up the match, her fist pump and calm smile betraying the quiet fire of an athlete who knows she is on the cusp of something bigger. 6 in a row, what it means. Eala's current winning streak is about more than numbers. 6 victories in succession reflect momentum. Confidence in tennis can be fleeting. A streak like this builds an aura, sending a message to opponents that Eala is in peak form. Consistency. Her ability to perform across different opponents and conditions shows a maturity that has often taken players years to develop. Breakthrough potential. With each win, her ranking inches closer to milestones that can open doors to main draws in major tournaments without the grind of qualifiers. For fans back in the Philippines, every victory fuels national pride. Tennis has never been the dominant sport in the country, but Eala's rise has sparked conversations, headlines, and dreams among young athletes who now see the global stage as attainable. The evolution of Eala's game. Watching Eala in Sao Paulo was like watching a painter at work, every stroke calculated, every angle intentional. But behind the elegance lies years of grueling effort. Serve, once considered her weakest point, Eala has turned her serve into a steady platform, mixing speeds and placements to keep opponents guessing. Forehand dominance. Her heavy, spin-laden forehand is a trademark weapon, capable of dictating pace and pushing rivals off the court. Court coverage. Athleticism has always been her strength. Against Mansouri, she showcased an ability to chase down near-impossible shots, turning defense into offense seamlessly. Mental toughness. Perhaps the most significant evolution has been psychological. Unlike her earlier years, Eala no longer panics in long rallies or when facing breakpoints. She thrives in those moments, treating them as opportunities rather than threats. Sao Paulo, more than just a tournament. The Sao Paulo Open may not carry the same glamour as Wimbledon or the US Open, but for Eala, this tournament represents a key stepping stone. She finds the balance between competition and development. The courts, the opponents, and the stage allow her to refine her craft away from the blinding spotlight, while still gathering the ranking points and confidence needed for the bigger stages ahead. For local fans in Brazil, Eala's style of play, a blend of intensity and artistry, resonates deeply. They cheered her winners as though she were one of their own, sensing perhaps that they were witnessing the rise of a new global star. The global stage beckons. Eala's victory over Mansouri is not an isolated triumph. It is part of a narrative that stretches back to her days at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain, where she trained under the tutelage of some of the world's finest coaches. That foundation, combined with her natural tenacity, has created a player capable of competing with the best. Her 6-match streak is a prelude. The real tests lie in how she fares against top 50 opponents, in how she handles the pressure of Grand Slam stages, and in how she manages the grind of a full WTA season. But if her composure in Sao Paulo is any indication, Eala is ready to meet those challenges head-on. The Filipino dream. For the Philippines, Eala's run symbolizes more than sporting excellence. It is about representation, about seeing one of their own break barriers in a sport long dominated by players from Europe, North America, and Australia. Every forehand winner carries with it the hopes of young Filipino girls and boys who now dare to pick up a racket. Eala's victories are celebrated not just in sports pages but in classrooms, barangays, and online communities. She has become a source of pride, much like Manny Pacquiao in boxing or Hidilyn Diaz in weightlifting. And in tennis, a sport where Asian representation has historically been limited, Eala stands alongside greats like Lian A and Naomi Osaka as a beacon for what is possible. The road ahead. With the Sao Paulo victory, Eala's next steps become crucial. A 6-match streak gives her momentum, but the tennis calendar is relentless. She must navigate the physical toll of constant travel, the mental strain of high expectations, and the tactical adjustments that higher-ranked opponents will demand. Potential goals on her horizon. Top 100 breakthrough. Cracking the WTA Top 100 would be a symbolic and practical milestone, granting her direct access to the main draws of Grand Slam tournaments. Grand Slam main stage. A second-week appearance at a slam is no longer a distant dream but a realistic target within the next year. Olympic dreams. With Paris 2024 already behind her, Los Angeles 2028 could be a stage where Eala represents the Philippines at the pinnacle of sport. A victory beyond the court. As Eala celebrated her victory over Mansouri, there was something quietly profound in the way she acknowledged the crowd, waved at the fans, and packed her gear. It was a reminder that her journey is not just about trophies and titles, but about legacy. A legacy of inspiring a nation. A legacy of proving that barriers can be broken. A legacy of transforming Philippine tennis from obscurity to recognition. And with every win, especially decisive ones like this, Eala moves one step closer to cementing that legacy. Final thoughts. Eala's winning streak hit 6 with Mansouri rout in Sao Paulo is not just a headline. It is a chapter in a much larger story. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.